Well, the BJP's Yediyurappa headache just won't go away. A day after 9 ministers urged BSY resign from the Sadananda Gowda government, the party is now battling to resolve the political crisis. Yediyurappa, whose chances of becoming chief minister again have been skipped by corruption cases, now wants another Lingayat leader, Jagdish Shettar, to be made chief minister. The BSY faction says there will be no compromise this time. Gowda has to go or the party will be split.
We had a very detailed discussion with Dharmendra Pradhan ji, who is in charge General Secretary for Karnataka. We have explained him in all the details, in all the dimensions, and the present development of the political situation in the state. And he has listened to us patiently, and we feel that we are able to convince him regarding the political situation. Quite likely that he might meet us.
Gowda has been charged with being indifferent to the ministers who back BSY. But even as the Yediyurappa faction intensified its attack on the chief minister, Gowda stayed as adamant. After the meeting with the state party in charge Dharmendra Pradhan, Gowda said that it was up to the central leadership to take a final call on his future.
I told in the morning, my central leaders, they will direct me what step I should take. So they said that after due consultation with the central leaders there at Delhi, they will come out with the solution. That Dharmendra Pradhan is the right man to answer.
While the two sides war, the BJP leadership is not too keen on giving in to BSY's constant blackmail tactics. State BJP President K.S. Ishwarappa, meanwhile, has ruled out all possibilities of a leadership change in the state. He insisted that the High Command come up with a solution within a day or two. But with the party's Karnataka unit in disarray, it's the opposition that is having a field day.
And this is creating some sort of a constitutional crisis. It is leading to constitutional crisis. So we appeal to the governor that at least, he can call the chief minister, ask him what is happening, and find out whether this whole episode can be resolved. If not, then he has to take, according to the constitutional provision, some action.
Well, let me go across to Pratibha, who joins us live from Bangalore for more on the story. Pratibha, by all counts, it is precipitating into a constitutional crisis. The Karnataka government is in serious disarray. What's really going to be the next move of the BJP?
It can't be really said as to what will be the next move, because all of them seem to be silent on this matter. But they seem to be pretty confident also at the same time. They say that the whole crisis will be resolved, and this is not the first time that the BJP is facing such crisis. So that's the kind of attitude that they portray. They want to prove that they are a stable government, yet there is a lot of internal politics that is brewing. But today, Dharmendra Pradhan has had a meeting with both ends, the Yediyurappa camp as well as the Sadananda Gowda camp. They can't displease both the parties, so they have to find a middle ground. We'll have to see whether there will be a parliamentary board meeting that will be held in Delhi, whether Delhi will find a middle path for this, whether Yediyurappa camp will be happy with this decision and take back their resignation. It will take another 2 days to find that out.
All right, Pratibha, thank you for joining us with that update. We'll have to wait and watch how the Karnataka government really deals with this latest crisis brought about by B.S. Yediyurappa again.